starting over. Hi, hello chat. Hi, how are you? Mary, Marvelite, thank you so much for that raid. I love you. You're amazing. Hello. We're just starting over. Nothing before this moment happened, okay? Is that cool with everybody? Nothing before this moment happened. We're making peach today. Except the raid rat. Well, Mary's was amazing because he raided me. I was watching your red v blue side by side a little bit today while I was working on stuff. That's really cool, Mary. I really like that. Very, very cool. Hello, Mary. Hi. I'm closer to my mic now. You guys ready to do some crafts? This is totally what we're here for, right? Okay, we're making peach today. And we're gonna use my scuff model. Because today's entire stream is pretty scuffy. This is what we're doing. Oh, and now my camera's upside down. Oh no, hang on. Today's just going great. Hiya. Hello, hi. Are we good? 2 thumbs up? Alright, awesome. And we're gonna zoom in a little bit. Oh my gosh. Jacob, thank you so much for those 5 biddies. I appreciate you. Hope you are having an absolutely fantastic day. Yeah, it's totally not. My computer is over there. Which is why I couldn't craft on Wednesday, because I needed to buy a cable to get my camera close enough to my crafting station to pick up anything. Oh no, is it Jacob? That's sad. Sorry to hear that. Like closed forever or closed for Sunday? Ah. That makes more sense, yes. You needed a few smudge sticks and candles. I have a couple fresh ones that I bundled from our summer sage plant. If you want one, you can come get it. Oh my goodness. So, do you guys like the new crafty layout? We have a slightly bigger area to work in. We have my chibi character over on the right. We have our shuffleboard here, our project here, so nothing's overlaying really unless I'm leaning into the picture a little bit. Oy, oy, oy. I do, yes. Why is there a random green block next to the project? So, that is the camera, and I can't get rid of that. That is just on the camera. I have tried, but there's no way to turn it off. Normally it's hidden, and you can't see it, but you can see it now. Just ignore it. Alright, we are working on the bottom part of the dress first, and we're gonna kind of work our way up. Normally, we go from the top down, so we're gonna work from the bottom up this time, just for funsies, just to kind of see how things go. Okay, you know what? It's good. It's good enough. It's good enough. That's what we're doing today. Now, when chat decides to double up, you let me know, because it's probably going to pop in later. Alright, I'm zooming in again. Hang on. You do understand I have chat on my phone, correct? You're awesome, Mary. I've been having a stressful day. This is not happening. Like, this isn't helping. This is my stressful day. This is not helping. Moose, thank you so much for your potion redemption. I appreciate you. Water. I have water. There's really not much I can do about the scuff. What's the other problem now, kid? Well, that's a feature. Okay? That is a feature. Does she get thirsty? Nah, she doesn't get thirsty. So anyway, how's everyone's day going so far? Chilling awesome? That's good, that's good. I have been working with my editor on the next couple chapters of the webcomic. You're gonna go for a walk at the Bit Moose? Nice, nice. Get it. Get that walking in. You need it. Keep your legs pumping. Don't wish that negativity into the world, kid. You telling him not to? I guess it's kind of like break a leg. you guys know that you're all beautiful, wonderful individuals that I'm proud to have in my chat? Well, you are. And the artist that I have who's going to be coloring the webcomic, they are going to be available to color it starting next week. So it won't be, we won't be able to see it until like the second week of September, but we will probably have a colored chapter 1 maybe by September 16th. Maybe. We'll see. I need another board. Yes, Andu, you're beautiful. That is what I said. And I'm sticking to it. What's the dangerous thing you're doing, kid? Finding something else wrong on my screen? So eating expired glue. You're logging into Ammy. You really should not do that. It is a figure website, yeah. Mary. You let me know if you see any of the Ban Presto Hikayu figures on there. Oh my goodness. Is that the volleyball one? It is the volleyball one. I did enjoy that one. I watched it a little bit. I think the seniors were just leaving. That's about as far as I've gotten. You only know that haiku means volleyball because of Ten Shinahen. Okay. Terrible with names, by the way. He's a Dragon Ball character. One of his techniques is the Hayuken volleyball fist. How interesting. I'm going to adjust my mic. Hang on. Okay, that's a little better. The mic was just really far away. I felt like I wasn't talking into it. How interesting. I'm sorry, Mary. That doesn't sound like a fun technique. Curses! Kid, you could share those in anime chat so that they don't get lost. Done, very nice. Thank you, thank you. So, I have been uploading a bunch of videos to YouTube these last few days, you know, trying to get caught up on all the stuff I've missed recently. And yesterday I noticed that my internet became really kind of garbage after a certain point whenever I was starting to upload stuff. And so I called them today and I said, hey, are you throttling my service because I'm uploading to YouTube? And they were like, no, we don't throttle. Let me refresh your account and everything will be fine. And I'm like, uh-huh, yeah, you do that. And you make sure I don't lose internet. So, my internet, I don't have amazing internet like Kid, but I do have like 400 down and 20 up is the service that we have. There is another service provider moving into the area, which is 1 terabyte up and down, so I'm looking forward to them once I finally get into the area fully. But, I test my internet service before I did a download, and it was in the high 300s and 20s. And then as soon as I start the YouTube download, it dumped to like 8 and 1. And I was like, that's not fair. Yep, I know. That's why I called. It had to be fixed. Yeah, but it wasn't what I was paying for, Kid. We're getting Google Fire soon? Fiber. I know. I'm really, really tired of Spectrum. They are really not nice people to work with and to call. So I'm gonna be happy once I don't have to deal with them anymore. Okay, I think that is all of that color. Let's see. Man, with all the setbacks today, I don't know if we're gonna be able to finish Peach, but I'm going to give it my darndest. Thanks for the lurk, Mary. You're amazing. No, you. Art. But if you guys have not been here on a Sunday or Wednesday craft stream yet, we do just chill. Completely chill. Talk about whatever topics you want to talk about as we get ready for the work week. So most people start their work week on Mondays. I said most. I know not everybody. We're Badger Boys in the like a 14-hour work day today. $16, yeah. It was a big number. Hi Nova, how you doing? It's what you're doing right now, kid. Waking up from a nap? Very nice, very nice. That is way too many hours. I remember when I was in college, I used to work 10-hour shifts. I wasn't cool. Have a good lurka Nova. Appreciate you. Why is that, kid? Why will it not give you the figure you want? Huh. Good job, kid. Dinner is sorted. You are here until a child decides they need something from you. Welcome. Welcome, Bella. I am off a bead. Maybe you'll just make mac and cheese? Do it. Hey, you mean until you hear Mom? What's up, Appa? Are you doing a redeem, Appa? You are doing a redeem. Hey, Stellar Spider, how you doing? Hope you're having a great day. What are we redeeming, Appa? Oh, did we miss a follow? I'm so sorry. I don't know if I did or not. I might have. It's been a good day. You got to take a nap. Excellent, excellent. You can almost waste that 500K. Appa Yip Yip has redeemed a custom bead art for you for 500,000 points. Appa, make sure you message me in the Discord as to what kind of thing you're looking for, and I'm sure we can get something put together. Congrats, congrats. How does it feel, Appa? How does it feel? May you also do the redeems? What are you redeeming, Valk? Alright, we've got the outer pink of her dress done, I think. Mostly. Choose a theme for next art stream. You want Sebastian. Alright, alright. I got you. I got you. I am putting that in my notes. Thank you so much for your redemption, Valk. Feels really good. Aw. Oh, I'll get there one day. Nice, nice. Yep, we'll do something with Seb then. We're gonna do Appa's on stream, and then of course we'll do Seb as well. That is a lot of points. That particular redemption is on a week cooldown, so I don't get like 10 people redeeming it at one time. Because then that would just be a little overwhelming. Okay. I think we're done with this color. And we'll move on to the next pink. Hey guys, we can kind of see her outline now. This is her dress and her arm. Her face doesn't have much on it yet, but we're outlining her dress at least. That's exciting, Appa. I'm happy. I'm happy that you enjoyed wasting 500,000 points on a silly little design from me. Is ver pink. Well, Peach is very pink, Buick. I don't know if you've ever seen Peach from Mario, but her dress is very, very pink. Let me go grab my next color. Hang on. Man, I feel like I gotta go through all my colors because I feel like I am slacking on a couple of the colors that I have. Oh, well, thank you. It's just something we do for fun. You almost decided the D&D one-shot. It is a D&D one-shot for you and 4 of your friends, if you ever decide to do that. I'm not saying we're gonna stream it, but we'll do it one day. If that is ever something you wish to do. Valk, are we doing more Inuyasha this week? Pokemon? Starting from number 1 and working our way through? That is a task. From what system? Like, which sprites are you using? Are you doing something custom? Hey Kingdoms, how you doing? I hope you're having a great day. Yeah, I thought you said you did, which is why I was worried when you only did Inuyasha. Well, Valk, you know that a Crafty Day Inn is coming in November. They're having a Black Friday sale. So if you ever wanted to get part of that hype train and sell some stuff in their convention type thing, it's coming up. Sell all those stuff. If the camera had not yeeted itself and shattered not only us yourself, Kavis, you would have made Kagome too. I know you, sweet bean. You are loved. That's why I sent you so much love. I have my camera, the camera that's looking at my chibi. It is securely mounted. Originally I had it precariously placed, and then I remembered your thing last Wednesday, and I was like, you know what? I should securely secure this. It did make a good clip as well. Alright, kid, have yourself a lovely rest. We'll catch you later. I hope you feel better. Actually got Perlers 1 through 200. Nice. First 151. We could have a competition, Valk. See who could do that faster. I was debating on one day doing all of the Pokemon from at least the first 151. That would be fun. I heard a thing. Hang on. Hey, you and a witch. Thank you so much for that follow. I hope you were having a great day. Appreciate that. We are just doing some Perlers today. Working on a cute little peach. We are in our chibi model today. Normally we have a 3D model, but we had a bunch of technical difficulties, so we're in our chibi form today. I hope your Sunday is going well. At least her dress is filling out well. This looks nice. If you ever want to hang out with us in the Discord, !Discord, you can always come chill. We also share all of our personal art on there. There's a whole section for that. So if you craft yourself, or if you make things of whatever, you can totally share it in that particular part of the Discord. We love to see what everybody is up to. Do digital things count too? Heck yeah! If it's art, it's art. I don't care what medium you use, it's still art. You've got some stellar Minecraft builds. Nice, nice. That's just basically 3D pixel art, right? And 2D, since you do map art as well? Nice! I love map art. I think we're done with this color. I am just comparing. Yes, I think we're done with this color. Well, yes, please share them. I would love to see. Time to eat. All right, Anova, have a good dinner. See you later. I don't think I like this next color. It is a little too similar. You can see that it's these two colors here. And they are pretty much the same. This one is slightly darker. I think I might try to go to the next shade. Hang on. What panel link? Oh, that one. Yeah. Hey, Len. How you doing, Len? Now I'm grabbing another color. You're gonna go have dinner, Len? Alright, well thanks for popping in. I appreciate you hanging out with us for just a moment. I am going to, instead of use 66, we're gonna use 49. I think that's different. Go grab it and see. Oh yeah. That's definitely a different shade of pink. Alright, cool. Hmm. It'll be yummy. Your mom stuck a chicken pot pie in the oven. Oh, I love chicken pot pie. Enjoy, enjoy. Okay. This whole chunk here is basically pink. I know, right? I should make chicken pot pie one night, but the issue is I'd have to make it fresh. Like, make it myself because Koi doesn't like peas, and most chicken pot pies that I get have peas in them. And Koi will not eat it if there are peas. I also love peas, Len. It makes cooking sometimes very difficult. Hello, hello, Miss Hedgie. Good to see you. I hope you're having a great day. The beef pot pies don't have peas? Oh, that's good to know, Velith. That's good to know. I'll look into that. You dislike the beef pot pies? Aw. You want a pot pie? You just had one last week? Yes, always buy 2. You will want another one later. I think that's it for that color. next color. Hey, you know, we actually might be able to finish Peach today if I keep going at the pace that I'm going at. Anbu, thank you so much for your potion redemption. I appreciate you. Very, very kind, very kind. I don't know what the silver melt was supposed to be, but appreciate that. What do you mean? I could focus. I could do stuff. So this is just a mix of lo-fi hip-hop beats. This one is currently called Out of Mind. Let me see if I can go back. I cannot go back. Anbu, you poor thing. Man, you tore those nachos up. Normally you can't finish it, but not today. Today, those nachos didn't stand a chance. Velas has been quite ravenous lately, along with her murderous rampages and Among Us double killing me with her companions. How rude. I still say my teammate killed you and I just knocked out the witness. Sure, Vela. If that makes you feel better, that's what happened. I'll know in my heart. Mao, hello, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. I was one that killed you and Moose at the same time? Wow. Yeah, well, that's what we're talking about, Appa. We're talking about when Velith totally killed me last night in cold blood. Twice, actually. She killed me twice. I actually didn't kill you, if you remember correctly. I marinated you until you didn't die, and I let my teammates pick off your friends. I didn't kill you. Because I know what friendship loyalty is. Belith was hanging out, was with the killers one round all the way to the very end. Yep. Heck yeah, we did, Velith. We're the innocent ones, don't you agree? Kirby and me, the dream team. One day, maybe you'll get that outcome. But it is not this day. Hello, the Death Singer. I hope you're having a great day. Thanks so much for popping in. We are making a cute little Princess Peach today. Chad will remember that. You sure it's not just Anvu will remember that? Yeah, exactly. Chat's on my side, Anbu. I'm the streamer. I don't know what you're playing at. Never bite the hand that streams, yes. That was a hair flip if I've ever seen one. Actually, I was readjusting my hair. It was sliding out from underneath my headset, but we'll call that a hair flip. And the rest of this is fill-in. Are the cooks suspicious in any way, Appa? No, Jacob, sorry. Jacob, are the cooks suspicious in any way? Welcome back, Moose, welcome back. We were just talking about how Anbu betrayed all of his friends and killed people while not in Crew Link. And so we voted him out because of that. That's what we've been talking about. No, because the cook is dead. Ah, yes, the one that smells like fish, I remember, yes. Yes. I thought that was like some pop quiz. How did nobody get my Clue reference? I got your Clue reference. Listen. Kath was calling me out how I was moving on mobile and then got me voted out. Actually, Anbu, not that you could hear it, because you weren't in Better Crew Link with us, but I was talking about how you weren't moving, and that was really suspicious that you were just kind of standing here this whole time, so I was keeping an eye on you. The lack of movement scared us. Kath did that with Black Star too? I did. I stood still and was the next kill. Yes, Jacob. Never stand still. Never. Black Star is too mischievous to get voted out. Hanging out in a corner of a room, next to a room, with a dead body. Yep. Yes, the body was already there, Anbu. I had... I had gone to the room to the right, killed them, walked over and stood next to you. And then when Velith walked in, I was like, I'm watching Anbu because he's just standing here in this corner like a stranger. And so Velith came over and stood next to us and we talked for a little bit. And then we walked to the right side of the room and I was like, oh no, a body? When did this get here? How strange. You're gonna go to sleep. No stress, Death Singer. Have a lovely time. Sleep well. We'll catch you later. I'm a sneaky. I'm a sneaky. A snake. Very sneaky. Velith, I gotta stop trusting you so much. Stabbing me in the back like that? Girl. Plus side is Kath's stream when you kill her when there's imposter was amazing. No! Velen! I always cry out your name in agony. Velen, how could you? I trusted you. And my trust was given back with murder. Ow, I suddenly have a pain in my side. Owie. Pain. Pain. Oh, Cath is dying. Cath is dying. I have a stitch. I have a stitch in my side. Okay, alright. The pain has subsided, mostly. Cath is so sweet to Velith, authoring to get murder behind rocks and stuff. I did. Hearing her chewing you out when we returned from voting was hilarious. Double kills effectively remove all rules of friendship courtesy. Wow. Velith, thank you so much for the stretch redemption. Anbu, thank you so much for the potion redemption. Appreciate you guys. I think I was just leaning in an awkward position, putting the beads in, and my body was like, you know what? We're gonna have a cramp right now, right here, and you're gonna deal with that. And I'm like, okay, body. Okay. Thanks for reminding me to move, body. Whew, all right. I'm always worried that sudden pains in the stomach area is your appendix rupturing and I'm gonna die one of these days because of it. But you know what? It's probably gonna be fine. It's probably gonna be fine. You gotta learn to control my voice when I'm lying better. You're a horrible liar, and when you get quiet. Yeah. Alex, you gotta kill Alex first, fella. That's the only thing. I'm not dying, it's fine. No, see, Anbu, if you're too quiet, then Velith will be like, hey, Shiro, or Lady Wishy, you haven't said anything. Where were you? Where were you, Lady Wishy? You haven't said anything. What are you doing what have you been doing all round? I remember that. Velith was like, I know you person who hasn't spoken at all. I need you to speak up. Isn't that right, Velith? Isn't that right? I'm just gonna watch stream and moderate next time. You don't have to. It's much more fun with you in the game. I can just pretend like my better crew link isn't working. See, problem solved. Yeah, there you go. Nobody's gonna call me out if I don't play. If I don't play, nobody knows. Belleth, I literally put that on my mod application. You did! You did put that on your mod application. Question, would I have gotten the mod job with your application? I don't remember, Zeal. I did not pay that much attention. Because I wasn't gonna unmod you. I just noticed you didn't put anything crazy on there, so you were probably fine. Hi, Nanners. Crazy would not have gotten you the job, but you know. And I appreciate that. He did not actually. He answered it seriously. Because I said to Kid, if you want to be a mod, you gotta be serious about it. No one was given a pass. Yep, I have no say in anime night. You guys do whatever it is you want to do. You're tired? Do you work all day, Nanners? You worked and then a friend came over and you had pizza and watched Black Widow. Nice, nice. Proof that caffeine does nothing to you. You had almost a 2-liter with pizza. Pizza, pizza. I think we're done with the dress, chat. Oh my gosh. Anova! Thank you so much for your 20 months. So I appreciate you, Anova. That is so long. It's like almost a whole year or something. Man, this dress came out really nice. I know, right? It's very cool. And we still have to put our little shoe in down there. I didn't notice the thingies in the when you looked that up. Oh. Yes, if you reach 1,000 hours, you become my favorite. 1,000 hours. Is there one for 2,000 hours? Maybe. You'll have to wait and see. Oh, it's all good. Miss Hedgie is working on it. Look at that. 3.5. Nice. Nice. I'm happy. That makes me happy that you've been here for 3.5 hours at all to put up with my shenanigans. That makes me happy. Get it on, boo. I believe in you, Anova. You'll get it. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. All right. I need to get. We're gonna do her glove and the under part of her dress, and then we'll do her face and hair. The petticoat. There you go. The petticoat of her dress, yes. And so let me go grab some more colors. Hang on. BRB. Yeah. Woo. You're only 119? Val, you're totally fine. You come here for crafty days. It's totally chill. I heard you. Hang on, I was grabbing more colors. Savior Privateer, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you hanging out and having fun with us. We are a VTuber. Normally I have a 3D model, but we were having technical difficulties today, so I'm in my chibi model instead of my 3D model. Hi, how you doing? But we make Perler beads every Sunday and Wednesday, do something crafty, which is pretty fun, you know. The other days of the week we do random stuff, !schedule if you care at all about other stuff that we do. We do have a Discord if you ever want to come hang out with us, !Discord. And we are currently working on getting a webcomic out. Don't know if you're into webcomics, but that's something that we're working on too, !webcomic. Just some fun stuff that we do around here. Welcome in, make yourself at home, tell us about yourself. I thought about using the Perler caps. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're discontinued already because they didn't really work that well. Yes. The current project is down here. If you want to do !pattern, that is where I got the sprite for her. But I think Valk did a whole thing on the caps. They actually have made their way to the craft stores, but you used the caps and honestly didn't enjoy them that much, yeah. Maybe that's what I thought. I discontinued them in my brain because Valk tried them and didn't like them. And I know it's kind of hard to tell because my camera's super close up, but we actually use mini beads. So, like, just in the palm of your hand, these beads are about half the size of a normal Perler. So we use mini beads, which makes them small and tiny and adorable. Things like Cloud. You're able to hold them in your hand. Exactly. That's why I have all of the different shades in there. Because she's not gonna be that big, honestly. She's gonna fit in my hand again, which is pretty much all the stuff that I make is gonna fit in your hand. Alright, Anova, have a good lurk alert. Thanks for hanging out. Your son almost finished a tiny perler bead? Oh, that's awesome. Have a good night, Valk. Sleep well. Or whatever you happen to go off to do. We'll see you later. Appreciate you so much. Gross Monday. Aw, man, Monday. Do we have to? Unfortunately, time will continue to move forward whether we wish it to stop or not. Time Nugget needs to stop time for a bit. Yeah, there you go. You're having a great week this week? Nice, nice. You work 3 days, get 3 days, work 1 day, then you're off for a week and a half. Dude, Nanners, that's the dream! Can it stop for a bit? You're trying to get ahead of the schedule. You know, Mary, I don't think there's really any getting ahead of the schedule. I think there's just a schedule. And you keep it or you don't keep it. And you know what? If you can't keep it, that's okay. You don't need to stress about it. You won't have 40 hours this week either? Got several checkups for the kids? That's fair. Oh yeah, I put a lot of my stuff in the Instagram if you wanted to look through it. That dragon, he's fairly large, even for mini beads. He fit in a 16 by 18 frame, I believe. Over 5,000 beads on him. He's very cool. But he's in my Instagram if you want to take a gander at him. Well, you stress either way, so you may as well be productive. That's fair. Makes it easier, it's harder than others, that's fair. Very, very fair. Okay, I don't like this purple. I want a slightly darker shade. This is a slightly darker shade. I'm gonna go grab 25 instead. Hang on. Okay. Unfortunately, next to the other purple, this purple is far too light. Much better. Okay. I think that's all of that shade. All right. We're almost done with her hand. Alright. Let's get the outline for her hair. All the Dunkin' Donuts are closed. Uh-oh. Coffee makes the world go round. You want to get back into writing tonight? Nice, nice. Writing's always fun. I did a bit of writing myself today. Can recommend. Even the tiniest of nothing towns will have a Dunkin'. I don't think my town has a Dunkin' Donuts. We did NaNoWriMo last year. That was fun. I did enjoy that. Dunkin' Donuts sounds so good. I know, Moose, that's what we're talking about. You know what, Anbu? Maybe you just want to send it to an editor, you know? Just have them take a quick gander at it. See what they say. Taking to a project is hard. Yes. But it's so nice when it finally pans out, right? Hey, Pumpkin Hats, good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. We are working on a peach today. Now, if only I could do something with the other 100 concepts sitting in your folder. I know, right? That's no peach, it's a princess. Yes, well, you know. Tomatoes, potatoes. I thought you meant an actual peach, and I was like, wait, it's Princess Peach, yes. I had quite a giggle when I came up with that one. When do you plan on getting Florida Studio on, B? I don't know what Florida Studio is, but it sounds prestigious. So the project that we're working on is down here in the corner. If you ever wanted to know what we were doing, it's this one down here. Loops. Fruity Loops. Oh, pumpkin hats, you're fine. I know, her dress came out amazing. Florida Studio. It's a music program. I don't know what you're talking about. Florida Studio sounds much more entertaining, Moose. That's it. From now on, you better understand what I mean by Florida Studio. So, Moose, you working in Florida Studio today? How's that Florida Studio going today, Moose? And you'll eventually hate me. And you'll be like, Cath, it's not funny anymore. Cath, move on. It's not funny. Alright, Jacob, have a great night. Be safe. Go into the hardware store. Well, Nana, it's because you are in the Florida. You don't even use Florida Studios? That's fair. Florida Studios sounds very, very pristine. I mean, if Anbu doesn't have it, gosh, I don't know, man. I hate you, Cath, and there's no way we can hate you? Oh, I thought you said I hate you. Oh, okay. Even when you betray us in Among Us. But it's a funny betrayal. Or when you try to get us to do an impersonation of you even after you rated our initial impression of 6 out of 10. Well, Anbu, I think you just need to get a little bit more on my level. Yes, see, I am Anbu. Hello, hi, I hope you are having a great day. We're gonna play Yakuza tonight. Oh, yeah. Jacob, have a good lurk. We'll see you later. You can keep saying Florida Studio in exchange for one round where you don't kill me. Sure. I'll take that, Moose. I'll take that. Thank you. Thank you. I've been practicing. I will, Velith. I will. I've made a deal with the moose. You're on the chopping block instead. I will sit on the side and watch Velith, and I will have popcorn. Yes, good. Very, very good. Murderous intent we have in the Among Us. Listen, music, I need you to stop talking to me. I don't listen to lo-fi for the talking, I listen for the music, and you're not giving me the music. Oh, hold on. There we go. Just know if Moose is alive and Velith is dead, then everyone can deduce that Cath is the killer. For one round. Marinating you? Nah, nah. We cool, Ambu, we cool. It's just, you know, it's a little better if you cook it in the pan a little bit, that's all. Cooking 101. Moose, have a good lurk. Bring me back some food. I'm very hungry. See, this is why I don't play Among Us. I don't want to kill my friends. I see how it is. Yeah, we like to slow cook our spaghetti. We don't need you too crunchy. We like you tender, wiggly, stick to the wall kinda. Don't want to kill my friends, proceeds to kill them. Ah, yes, an out of context clip. Good. I want more of those, please. Give me more so that I can make an amazing August highlight reel. As soon as I see that red, your stomach jumps into your throat and I can feel my heart in my ears, but it's fun. Man, I just see it and I'm like, all right, who are my co-conspirators in this round? And I look over and I'm like, okay, it's Moose. He's not gonna help any. Who's the other one? Who is that? Is that Black Star? Okay. Me and Black Star will carry this. We'll get Moose killed off to make ourselves look innocent and then we'll take it. Oh, I got Kirby, and oh, half the people are dead already. Yep, me and Kirby. That's why we're the dream team. Nobody stands a chance if Kirby, Cath, and Alex are teamed. I know, right? Although Alex will kill me for the fun of it. Oh, it's okay, Nanners. A kid's not that sneaky. I don't know what you're talking about. He is caught 99% of the time. Or just thrown out because we don't trust him. My voice is so different when I'm lying. I can tell. Oh god. How did nobody else notice? How's my lying voice, Velith? Is it smooth? Bittersweet? Like butter? I'm too good? I have high charisma, yes. Why, yes I do. Hello. You're in my chat for a reason. Look at these chibi eyes. Maybe it's all a lie and that's why I don't know your truth voice from my lie voice. No! Don't say that, Velen. That's not true. It's not true at all. I am a good bean. Alright. Have I done the full outline? I think I have. I think I have. Next color. You did a row of leg. What does that mean, Nanners? Your daughter is almost done with her first diamond painting. Oh, nice! Princess down below, smoke cloud up top. I know, right? I'm working on it. We're filling her in. Oh, I see, Nanners, I see. Congrats. You have to head on back to house sitting and check on 3 fur children. All right, Anbu. Be safe. Don't do anything crazy. We will miss you, and we will see you later. Yes. Yes, the Discordia. Where we do talk quite a lot. Alright, we might go slightly over, but I think we can finish her. We may not be able to melt her today. We'll melt her on Wednesday, but I think we can finish her. You better show us a picture, Velith, when it's all said and done. You still love that the chibi eyes don't always blink together? Listen. Listen. I try my hardest, okay? Sometimes I just outsync, okay? I can't help it. It's a cute almost wink, I know, right? Xanta is like that. He blinks because he's too uncoordinated to wink. Aw. Cute little Xant. We love him. He's adorable. He winks instead of blinks? Ah. Does anybody here in chat know who the Smothers brothers are? You do? Fair. Koi was watching a documentary on them the other day, so now I know a lot about them. So the Smothers brothers were in the 1960s? 40s? Not the 2000s. They were in black and white TV back in the day. They did skits where one was really smart and one was not very smart. And they always said, like, that's why Mama liked you more. It was just funny. Hey, no stress, Saber Privateer. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, chilling with us. We'll catch you next time. Yeah, basically, but they still got censored. Okay. Got that one, and that one, that one. Yes, yes, good, good. Okay. I think... Oh, no, there's two there that I missed. Okay, I think we're done with that color. Next color! more sketches done for our webcomic. We're gonna mention poisoning pigeons in the park, which you're 99% sure that was, yeah, that was not them. Is anyone in chat really good at Tetris, off chance? Just out of curiosity. Cause I'm terrible at Tetris, personally. And I was in a stream earlier, and apparently you can play Tetris against one another on the internet and like fight and like do battles and send stuff at each other, and I was like, wow, that is a really cool concept that I am garbage at. You love Tetris? Well, you know what? We're gonna play Tetris one Saturday. And anyone in there can join. They don't have to be in chat. And you can destroy your friends by being better at Tetris than they are. One of the guys you follow on Twitch is ridiculously good. That's fair. You'll rock my blocks. You probably will, Mary. I am terrible. I played like 3 rounds and I was like, you know, I feel like I'm missing some need to know information here. And they were like, what do you mean? And I was like, well, I'm watching you play. Cause I died. And I'm watching you play, and you like switch your blocks out and you spin them around in a weird angle and stuff. And then he was like, oh yeah, you just gotta do this, this, and this. And I was like, oh, is that all? Is that all? Okay. Next color. Flint Cole, thank you so much for your potion redemption. I appreciate you. Well, I'm following the pattern, and now we're adding the yellow, which should allow a lot of the shading to kind of clear up. Because a lot of the time, you can't see the shading properly until you add the main color. You just wanted to say hi? Aw, thanks for popping in, Flint. Means a lot to us. I have had Velith on multiple occasions go, I don't think that color's gonna work. And then it works, and everything is right. You say goodbye, I say hello. Hello, Moose, hello. How are you, Moose? I don't even talk about the colors anymore. Velith is practically colorblind. No, you're not. You silly bean. Unless I second guess one and I'm like, you know what, I don't like this color. And chat's like, you're right, that color is awful. Don't use that color. Terrible color. Calling out my mods? No, I'm not. My mods are amazing. What do you mean I'm calling them out? I didn't do nothing. Boo-boo! Hey, Crazy Sherbert, thank you so much for that follow. Hope you are having a great day and enjoying our peach rendition of Perlers today. From Pixel and Stitches, aw. Heart, thank you so much for popping in. Appreciate that. Okay, we have the bits in the crown left. We have... I think we finished all of the hair, except for the highlights. Yes, yes. So I need the blue for her eyes. And the blue for her crown pieces. And I think that's it. Aw, thank you, thank you. The dress was a lot of fun. She is so pretty. Exclamation point pattern is where I got the sprites from. I think it was from Card Saga or something like that, if you ever wanted to make one for yourself. I followed the pixels. Okay. I need number 61. And we're pretty much done. Done. You are currently learning crochet. You're also a serial crafter. Oh, very nice, very nice. We have done a lot of crafts on this stream, actually. We've done kumihimu braids, which are these things. So we wove this together on stream. Very, very fun. We've made a plushie. Loved the plushie. We've done other kind of crafts. Mostly Perlers, though. Thank you, Velith. I do have an Instagram if you want to look through any of my past projects. It is behind. I need to update that this week on projects we've done. But if you like new projects, I would definitely look into kumihimu braids, because they are a lot of fun. That command does still work. Thank you, Anova. I think we're done except for her shoe. I know I still gotta put on her shoe. But see, now that the yellow is in the hair, the shading that we did originally looks a lot better. Now it just looks like the shading came out from the yellow. Kind of gives her hair a little bit of a golden highlight to it. Yes. That was close, Velvet. That was very, very close. And let me grab the shoe and then we will be finished. We are all done. And she came out great. And only a couple minutes over. Imagine if we didn't have technical difficulties, we would have finished this on time and melted it by 8 o'clock. It's not on the list anyways. What? Alright, Crazy Sherbert. Well, we are actually about to end the stream for the night. Thank you guys so much for chilling with me today. Always means a lot.
I'm still trying to figure out where the model's going to be sitting on stuff like this. So we will just have to see. Oh, you're welcome. Here. We will say that the cinnamon bun knocked her over. You guys are super sweet. You'll stay for the raid? Alright, hold on, let me grab it. Hang on. Okay. I don't have any of my crafter friends on tonight, so instead I'm just gonna send you guys over to Chaska, since we haven't raided her in a good while. She is a very big sweetheart. She does do crafts sometimes, but tonight it looks like she's playing Mario? Something like that. And Stream Raiders. I don't know if you like Stream Raiders, but she's having that too, so stick around just for the raid real quick. Credits! Oh yeah, credits! Hang on. We might be able to get the credits in before we trade. Hold on. Thank you everybody for all of the biddies and all of the people being here and hanging out and everything and the resubs. You guys are super sweet beans. And our Patreon supporters, thank you so much. You're very sweet. One of these days I'll remember how to do all of this. So I will see you guys later. Have a good night. I'll see you at Chaska's. Bye, everybody. Goodbye. 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 I'll see ya. Bye-bye.